Now, we could have played Punisher here maybe, but I think we really need to try and win this left location. So we definitely win that. Maybe we should have played it in the middle. Oh, are we okay here? I think we might be okay. I think we win, guys. We definitely win. Let's go. Hey, everyone. It's ShadowDTV. Marvel Snap has finally launched worldwide. Man, I'm so excited for all the things to come. Here we are on the PC client. We finally have a PC version. It is currently in early access, but we are able to use it now for our videos, which is fantastic. Today, I've got a special video. We've got 3 starter decks for all you new players out there. You will be able to build these decks right away. Once you've started playing the game, you don't have to play for too long. Once you've completed the tutorial, you'll have access to all these cards. So you're going to have 3 deck options, which is fantastic. You can change them up based on your playstyle and give you a bit of variety to start off the game. You know, you don't want to just play one deck while you're learning the game. You know, you might get a bit bored of it. So we've got a few options. So we're going to be going through a Blue Marvel deck, a Spectrum deck, and an ODIN deck. So those are basically your 3, I guess, big 6-drop cards. They're like your win conditions. Well, Blue Marvel is actually now a 5-cost card. It used to be a 6-cost card. So Blue Marvel's a little bit cheaper, which is going to be cool. So let's check out the decks. We'll get straight into the video. But if you haven't, guys, make sure you subscribe to us here at ShadowDTV. We've got tons of Marvel Snap content coming. And let me know in the comment section if you are new to Marvel Snap. And if you're let me know if you're enjoying the game. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those for you. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, guys, first up, we have the Blue Marvel starter deck. So once you finish the Recruit Season Pass, which you will do probably in your first day or 2, you will have access to all of these cards. Blue Marvel is the last one you'll unlock. So once you've got Blue Marvel, you'll be able to play this deck. Basically, the goal of the deck is to get as many cards out as we can, and then we use Blue Marvel to give all of these cards extra power. So Blue Marvel is, of course, our big finisher card. All our other cards will get +1 power. So great ability, quite simple to understand. So let's get into some games with it and see how we go. Now, obviously, I'm going to be a lot higher collection level than new players. So we're going to be coming up against some stronger decks, I guess, as we will be versing people who have, you know, maybe access to all of the cards in the game. But let's see if we can get a win. So we've got some good 1-drops in our hands. So this is great. We've got Quicksilver and Nightcrawler. So I guess we'll probably play Nightcrawler first. Ongoing effects are disabled here. That's very important because we do not want to play Blue Marvel here at Isle of Silence. Unfortunately, his ability will not work if we play him there. Punisher also has an ongoing ability, so his ability will not work here either. That's something very important to keep in mind. Baxter Building, whoever is winning this location gets +3 power to the others. That's quite a good ability if we can get a strong card there. I think we'll play the Sentinel there at Baxter Building. We've got Cyclops here. We could play Cyclops as our turn 3 card. We'll definitely have to see what our opponent does. We get another Sentinel in our hand thanks to Sentinel's ability. And our last location, Stark Tower. So we want to get as many cards into Stark Tower as we can. Now, Hawkeye's good if you play a card here next turn +2 power. We could do like a Hawkeye Sentinel. And then maybe next turn we play Punisher. We would assume our opponent would play a lot of cards at Stark Tower thanks to that ability. But they haven't played anything yet. So that's quite interesting. Okay, so Deathlock. So it seems like they're playing a Destroy sort of deck. So we could now go Ant-Man and Punisher maybe. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so maybe Cyclops is the better play here. Just because our opponent doesn't have any cards there. I think we're going to play Punisher anyway. Actually, maybe we don't want to fill this up yet because it's on turn 5. So let's play Cyclops over... Let's play Cyclops here. Yep, I'm happy with that. We're maximizing our energy. We're using all our energy, which is good. We're making good use of our energy. Okay, so we're winning this location here, Stark Tower. We're not doing too well at the other 2. Our opponent has snapped. We're not going to snap. We're just going to... they're doing pretty well right now. They've got Daredevil here. Daredevil will be able to see what we do on turn 5. Now, we do have Blue Marvel, but I'm thinking we maybe play Sentinel there and maybe the Punisher here. Let's see how that goes. It's going to be interesting what our opponent does. So Daredevil has a really cool ability. They can see what we're doing. Oh no, Hobgoblin. Oh, that's very bad for us. We now have nowhere to play Blue Marvel. Oh no. We had the perfect plan there, and it has all come crashing down. So we're looking great over here at Stark Tower, but unfortunately we can't win Baxter Building, and Isle of Silence is Blue Marvel's ability unfortunately is ongoing, which means it will not work at Isle of Silence. If we play, this would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. They really only have to play one card there to win, so we're going to have to retreat unfortunately. So as you could see, guys, we were looking really good there. If that Hobgoblin hadn't appeared, we could play Blue Marvel and Quicksilver, and I think we had a very strong chance of winning. But our opponent was very smart knowing where to play Hobgoblin, and they knew that from Daredevil's ability. Daredevil actually shows the opponent what we do first on turn 5. Bit of a higher level card that you hope you will unlock eventually. Let's get into another game with Blue Marvel. Let's see if we can get a win. But you guys, you can see how the deck works. We're getting as many cards on the board as we can. You know, maybe we're going really strong for 2 locations. Maybe also have a couple of cards at the 3rd. But Blue Marvel is the key. If we played Blue Marvel there, we would have been looking pretty good. But our opponent was very smart in their plays. So the Daily Bugle, you get a copy of a card from your opponent's hand. So we've got this Green Goblin here. Now, Green Goblin has an interesting ability. He is a -3, but when we play him, on reveal, he goes to our opponent's side, which is basically what happened to us last game. Oh, we get Weird World. So we draw cards from our opponent's deck, and they draw cards from our deck. Very interesting. Let's see what we can do with that. So yeah, a very interesting location. We're now drawing from our opponent's deck. Hopefully they have some good cards that can help us. Now, this is an important location. We can't play cards here after turn 4, which means we want to play cards here as soon as possible. Let's give them a Green Goblin to maybe win this location quite easily. There's your Green Goblin. Oh, they have given us a Green Goblin. Oh, they have returned the Green Goblin to us. That is very, very funny. Maybe we play Jubilee and hopefully we pull something good out. This could be very risky. Jubilee's ability plays a card from our deck at this location. So hopefully this goes well. They've played a lot of cards there. We really need something good. We get Blue Marvel. That's fantastic. That's so good. I think they still beat us here, do they? Oh, they beat us by 1. But that's okay. I think we might have a sneaky way to maybe win this location. Yes, we can't play any more cards here, but we might have some cards that can play cards there for us. Now, we have a few options here. We have Ant-Man and Wolfsbane. I think it would be smart to really strongly try and win this location here. Although we do have our friend Dr. Doom, which is quite a good card. Maybe we just want to play this Jane Foster with this big, strong 8 power. Maybe that's our plan. Let's do that. I think that's a good play. So Jane Foster lets you draw all cards from your deck that cost 0, but we don't have any of those in our deck. Now we're in an interesting position here. To be honest, I think playing Dr. Doom is a pretty good play, and I actually think we're going to snap it as well. I think if we play Dr. Doom here, we're going to spawn. Dr. Doom's a really cool... And our opponent retreated. I think that was quite smart on their part. Dr. Doom, he adds a 5-power Doom bot to each location. So we would have got 5 power, 6 power thanks to Blue Marvel. And we would have won this right location because a Doom bot would have gone there. So that was a very interesting game. But guys, that's the Blue Marvel deck. If you've just started playing Marvel Snap, check it out. Let's get on to the next deck. We're going to check out a ODIN deck. So you saw we actually had ODIN in our hand there. All right, let's get straight into checking out this ODIN deck. Now, you'll see a lot of familiar cards that we've used in the Blue Marvel deck. But so a few changes here. We've got the Thing. He doesn't have any ability, but he's a nice, strong 6 power. The main combo that we're going for, so similar to the last deck, we're just playing as many cards as we can in the early stages. We're using Ironheart's ability to give +2 power to some of our cards. Wolfsbane can get a lot of power when we play her last at a location. Mr. Fantastic is going to give adjacent locations +2 power, so great to play Mr. Fantastic in the middle. But the big final combo that we're looking for is we want to play White Tiger, which is going to add a 7 power tiger to another location. And then on our final turn, we play Odin at the same location as White Tiger, and this will activate White Tiger's ability again. It also is really great if we have Ironheart there, because Ironheart's ability will happen again, and Wolfsbane's ability as well. Medusa also can get a bit more power, so we want to be strategic that we have our on-reveal cards, our cards with on-reveal abilities. We want to be playing them at the same place we're going to play White Tiger and Odin. So that's really our finishing combo. So let's get into some games so you can see it in action. Again, we're going to be versing some more advanced decks, so don't worry about seeing all these crazy cards. You're not going to be experiencing a lot of them in your early days of Marvel Snap, but I will have plenty of advanced deck videos on the channel as well. Great, so Starlight Citadel, after turn 4, the positions of each location are going to swap. Not going to affect us too much right now because we don't know what the other locations are yet. So Korg adds a rock into our deck, so let's hope we don't draw it. Okay, we can play Colossus, I think, here as well. Actually, maybe we'll spread our cards out a little bit. Again, we want to play Ironheart at a location that we intend to play White Tiger and Odin. Of course, we need to actually draw them. Now, Crimson Cosmos, cards that cost 1, 2, or 3 can't be played here. So I'm thinking maybe we... this is a tough one because we can't play Ironheart there, but White Tiger and Odin can definitely be played there. Maybe we're not worrying too much about doubling up Ironheart's ability. So let's end our turn like that. I think Ironheart will give those other 2 cards a buff. We're probably better off playing... we're probably better off playing Medusa and Ant-Man and playing Ironheart later. I think we play the Thing there. We're really not... We haven't got White Tiger and Odin, which is unfortunate because we kind of really need those to close out the game and get the win. Now, we've got Odin, but unfortunately, we need White Tiger on turn 5. I'm thinking we can't play Medusa in the middle anymore, which is unfortunate because her ability requires us to. I guess we could play Cyclops and Ant-Man over here. And then we play Odin here to do Ironheart's ability again. It's not amazing, but I think it could be okay. Okay, so now Magic causes us to have a turn 7, which means we could end up with White Tiger now. Unfortunately, we don't. But I guess we can play... We could go Medusa here, Mr. Fantastic here, and then Odin here in the middle. It's pretty... It's not great. It wasn't ideal. We really wanted White Tiger. Just taking a look at the locations. It's not looking like we could possibly win this. I think we'll just play it out and see what happens. Because Ironheart is going to give some +2s to some cards. So it couldn't give us some more power here on the left, which is what we want to win that location. And these other 2 locations look okay. I actually think we might be all right here. Now, Nick Fury that they played. Nick Fury is a cool card. It actually adds 3, you heard me right, 6 cost cards. So they could end up with an Odin in their hand, something like Blue Marvel. So that is also something that they could do. Let's see what happens here. We activate Odin again, so Medusa's going to get some more power. Ironheart's going to give everyone a bit more power. Now, they've played Spider-Woman. Unfortunately, we're going to lose that location because of Spider-Woman. And Carnage is going to win them that left location. Oh, that is a heartbreaking loss. We were so close, guys. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. You can see the power. I mean, we were very close there. I was feeling pretty confident. Let's get into another game with the Odin starter deck. Guys, I thought we had that. I was feeling okay. I was feeling okay about that one. It wasn't a guaranteed win, clearly, but I thought we were doing okay. So New York, on turn 6, we can move cards to that location. It's an interesting location because we got to remember on turn 6 that we can utilize that ability. Okay, the Daily Bugle. We've ended up with Gamora from our opponent. I wonder what our opponent got from us. Let's play Colossus over here. Again, we want that White Tiger and that Odin. That's really what we're pushing for. We don't have any of them in our hand, which isn't a good sign again. Death's Domain. When you play a card here, destroy it. Well, we definitely don't want to do that, do we? I'm thinking... Well, playing Ironheart early again seems kind of like... It kind of sucks. But I think we're going to do it again. Okay, now they've got Lockjaw. Lockjaw is a very powerful card. This is looking okay. I think we will play... Maybe we play the Thing here. Guys, we really need this White Tiger and Odin. Come on, Marvel Snap. What are you doing to us? Now, we need it. We're going to get the perfect draw here. We've got 5 cards left. We're going to get White Tiger this turn and Odin next turn. Generally, I mean, there's 12 cards in deck. Generally, you're going to start with at least 1 in hand. We've had some pretty bad luck so far. And that's something, as a new player, you really want to be wary of, is that sometimes you just get, bad RNG, bad outcomes. It doesn't mean that the game hates you. It's going to happen just as much as bad things happen to you. Good things are also going to happen. You're going to go on big streaks of winning, big streaks of losing. It's just how the game is. Now, they've pulled out Odin with Jubilee, which is going to activate Jubilee's ability again. Wow, look how many cards they got out in one turn. So this is a very powerful deck we're versing. Wow, 19 power. That's pretty crazy. And we did not get White Tiger again. Oh no, this is heartbreaking stuff. And what could we do here? Maybe we play Gamora here. I think that could be smart. That could be a smart play. Oh, they've also played the Gamora. Very smart on their part. Now, can we get a big card here? We get the White Tiger. Now, this is important because we can move cards here. So that's 11 power. It's 11 power. 11. 6. 17. 18, 19, 20, 21. Same as this. Why am I counting? So we would win this location assuming they don't have any buffs. And then I guess we could play White Tiger here, which would add the 7 power here. And I think unless they do something crazy, we might win. But I have a feeling they've got something up their sleeve. We're about to find out. Is this looking good for us? Oh, they've also got White Tiger. That's a good play. That's a good play. Let's go! Let's go! We got the win! Oh, guys, that was intense. I think we didn't need Odin that time because we had the White Tiger. They had a very similar idea to us. But thanks to that Colossus we played early, we were able to get the win. See, New York, very important location. I don't think they were expecting us to make that big move there with our cards. Well, guys, that is the Odin deck, the Odin starter deck. Hope you guys like the deck. Go and play it. You can play it pretty much from the start of the game. So go and check it out. Have fun with it. Let's get into the last deck, the Spectrum deck. We're going to go through it now. Okay, guys, I've left my favorite for last. This is the Spectrum starter deck. So, again, you're going to be seeing a lot of cards that you've already seen. We've got Ant-Man, we've got Ironheart, Hawkeye, Nightcrawler, Medusa, Star-Lord. On reveal, if your opponent played a card here, we get +3 power. So Star-Lord, very cool card. Mr. Fantastic and the Punisher here again. Cyclops and the Thing here again. So a new card that we haven't used yet is Iron Man. Iron Man will double the power at our location. There's an ongoing ability, so Iron Man, very powerful card. The 0 power, don't let that fool you. But of course, our big, strong finisher card, Spectrum. This is how we win some games. Only 5 power, but on reveal, we give all our ongoing cards +2 power. So that's going to be cards that will get the buff. Mr. Fantastic, the Punisher. Iron Man will get the +2 power. Who else we got? Ant-Man will get the +2 power. We do have a bunch of cards that can get this buff, so we definitely want to be playing all of those cards, but we've also got some support cards there to help us out. So let's test out the Spectrum starter deck. Now, obviously, you're going to unlock more ongoing cards as you play Marvel Snap, unlock more cards, level up. But initially, these are the ongoing cards we have. So we make it work. We make it work. Okay, so Subterranean, shuffle 5 rocks into each deck. Well, now that's not very nice. It's not very helpful to us. Means we're going to be drawing, hopefully we don't draw too many rocks, because that's what they are right now. Rocks, complete rocks, not helping us. Now Nova Roma's going to draw us a card. Great, we got Ironheart. Now Medusa, we want to play Medusa in the middle because she gets +2 power if we play her there. So that's great. Gets to 4 power there. Avengers Compound on turn 5. All cards must be played here. Now that's important because if we want to play Iron Man on turn 5, that's where we're going to have to play him. Maybe we want to put some cards there. There's something important. Nightcrawler's ability allows us to move him once in the game. So we can definitely move him. Now that Green Goblin's not helping us either. Look at all these rocks we're drawing. Oh, this is not fun. Now maybe we want to play Ironheart. Let's see if we can get some power over here on the right. Just in case we get Iron Man. Oh, they've played Jessica Jones. It's a good card. Okay, we've ended up with Iron Man. The issue is we have to play him here. We're only getting to 6 power, which isn't great. But, I mean, there are some things we can do. We can play some other cards on turn 6. Look at all those rocks in our hand. Oh, no. That is not fun for us. Hopefully our opponent has a handful of rocks as well. They have 6 cards in hand. Okay, they're taking some time. They're thinking. They're doing a lot of thinking. Jessica Jones gets a nice buff there thanks to her ability. So Polaris is an interesting card. It actually moves cards to our location. So that actually worked out really well for us. Polaris has moved our 2-cost Medusa over here. Now, should we snap? This is a real tough one, guys. I think we should. I think we should get... we've got to get aggressive here. Hawkeye, if you play a card, so he's not going to get the buff. Punisher's not doing much either. I think we definitely want to play them over here. Purely because Jessica Jones is looking quite strong there. The Punisher gets +1 power for opposing cards. Now, there's probably no reason to play the Rock. I guess if they play it... Well, they don't have a Lizard, so I actually don't think there's any reason to play the Rock. Well, actually, maybe it could block something like a Hobgoblin. Very similar to Green Goblin. They've also snapped. I'm very nervous now. I think we just have to play it out. We might lose here. Let's see how we go. Sometimes you just got to take the gamble. Oh, they've moved something. Okay, so we win the left. They've played an Enchantress that shuts down our Iron Man. Oh no, that is not good at all. That was a very smart play from our opponent. I have to give them a bit of credit there. That was very well played. Very well played. All right, let's get into another game. We've lost some rank there. That's unfortunate. Very sad. But guys, we didn't get Spectrum yet. We got to see Iron Man in action. He's a very powerful card, as you saw. Hopefully, we can draw Spectrum this game. That'll help us out a lot. Okay, so Monster Island's going to add a 9-power monster here. That's great to combo with Iron Man. Iron Man will be able to double that to 18 with no other cards there. So that's going to be very strong. I think we should definitely aim to do that. Of course, we can play other cards there as well. Now, here at Nowhere, on-reveal effects do not happen. Now, that's very important because Spectrum is an on-reveal ability. So we don't want to play Spectrum here. We probably want to play our ongoing cards here at Nowhere. And we didn't have any cards we could play that turn, which was very unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. So let's play Mr. Fantastic here in the middle. He's going to give a nice +2 to both locations there. I think that's great. And Spectrum's going to give him a +2 as well because he is an ongoing card. Now, they've put Green Goblin here, which isn't great for our Iron Man. But we're at 8 power, so we're going to be doubling that already, which is pretty neat. The question is, do we need to fight for some other locations maybe? So, I mean, we could play a Cyclops and a Nightcrawler. I think that would be a good idea instead of playing the Thing because we can move Nightcrawler. We can do some cool things with Nightcrawler. Now, our plan is to play our Iron Man over here, I think, next turn. And then I guess our last turn is Spectrum. So is that enough? That's the question. Is that enough to get the win? Unfortunately, we don't have a ton of... we don't have a ton of ongoing cards. But I think we're feeling okay. So over here on the left, we're going to be at 16. Spectrum's going to give Iron Man another +2. Ooh, the Hobgoblin there hurts. That hurts us a lot because we need to play Spectrum either here or here. Yikes. This hurts. This hurts a lot. Now, Spectrum sounds like the right play, but the thing is, we can't play Spectrum at nowhere because the effect will not happen. So we're just going to look at all our options. Now, we could maybe move Nightcrawler here. Instead of playing Spectrum. Now, right here, we're at 0. So if we were to play Spectrum here, we would at least get to 5. They could definitely beat that quite easily. And then we're only getting to 4 here, which isn't great. I guess we could also do something. We could play maybe Punisher. Play like a Punisher. All of it's pretty bad. Play Punisher. We could move Nightcrawler. Play like Medusa. That only gets it to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all looking pretty bad. I think Spectrum doesn't win us the game because of this location, unfortunately. I think this is my... This is what I'm calling my optimal play for the bad situation we're in. Now, we could have played Punisher here, maybe, but I think we really need to try and win this left location. So we definitely win that. Maybe we should have played it in the middle. Oh, are we okay here? I think we might be okay. I think we win, guys. We definitely win. Let's go. That's fantastic. Okay, we definitely made the right play there. So the reason that we won here is obviously this middle location ended up a draw. But you basically add up. There's two. These are essentially the same things, but we won this location by a bigger margin than they won their location. But essentially, if you just add up all of your power, we have more power than them. So you can work it out either way. I find it quickest to just look at the difference. They won this by 4. We won this by 13. So we win the game. Oh, that was a great way to finish the Spectrum starter deck. So guys, those are the 3 starter decks that I wanted to showcase today. You can play these really early on in the game. So you've got a bunch of different decks you can play now, a bit of variety. So, you know, you don't have to just keep playing the same deck over and over again. As you unlock more cards, though, you're going to have some better, not so much better decks. Of course, you're going to have new cards with stronger abilities, so you will be able to build stronger decks. But there's going to be tons of more options. So make sure you stay subscribed to ShadowDTV here. We've got tons of deck videos, so you'll be able to see them when they come out. We do have quite a large back catalogue of deck lists as well. So if you've advanced a little into the game, you can go back and watch all of those videos. It'll give you some deck ideas and some fun decks that you can play. Guys, if you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up. If you liked one of these decks, you're going to try out one of these decks. And if you do use one of them, let me know in the comments section if you're having success with it, if you're enjoying the deck, and if you're just enjoying Marvel Snap as a whole. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.